Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your boy B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. And I pretty much want to have this video, as a follow-up video to the one that I did a couple days ago, talking about Donald Trump's victory on the election. And I called that video "Donald Trump is the best thing that happened to black people," and this is going to be part two to that video, right? And I pretty much want to talk to want to talk to everybody, but I definitely want to talk to my people first. And the reason why I'm going to say this again, because when you really peel back the layers, man, like for the last 8 years under Obama, black people had went to sleep. We had been lulled to sleep, and we automatically assumed that President Obama, was actually going to be our man. And then at the same time, right, when Hillary Clinton pretty much knocked out Bernie Sanders, right? And we ought to, and a lot of people really feel as though they had no choice, so they had to go with Hillary. But if you ask me, if black people, would have came out in droves and voted for Hillary and she would have won, to me, nothing would have changed. Because if you ask me, Hillary Clinton would have put black people to sleep, and at the same time, you had a lot of white folks, a lot of racist ass white people that came out and said, like, if Donald Trump does not win, it's going to be chaos, it's going to be war. They were going to be openly out there targeting black people specifically. And the reason why I believe that Donald Trump becoming president as a president-elect right about now is for the simple fact that they're not necessarily just going to target black people. They're going to target all other groups. And if you really take a look at the news, they've been targeting all other groups all over the country. And I'm not saying that it is right. I'm not advocating for that. But, black people, it really took some pressure off of us to where as though we can unify, strategize, and organize. And to me, now it's a great time to really come together collectively and unify so we can, we can really, really maximize our time. We can really maximize our time instead of us going out there marching, praying, protesting, crying when the police kill us. So if you really take a look at it over the last couple of days in schools, they've been out there marching and protesting. They believe in the schools out there marching and protesting. They've been targeting Latinos, they've been targeting Muslims, they've been targeting all different kinds of ethnic groups, they've been targeting Jewish people, they've been doing all kinds of shit. So if you ask me right about now, this is the reason why I'm saying this is the best thing to happen to black people, because we keep on thinking that these people are just going to we think these people just going to automatically go away. You feel what I'm saying? And the reason why I think it's a good thing, because for many, many years, they've been hiding behind their racism. They really been coming with this, white supremacist talk and all of these hidden points. But I'm going to really get to the cancer point, though, right? The mask, I want y'all to really understand something, man. Wake the fuck up. The mask of America has really came off. It hasn't fell off. It hasn't melted. It came off. A lot of these white people really feel as though that Donald Trump is their guy. Because the same way that black America felt about Obama, that's the way how a lot of white people right about now are really feeling about Donald Trump. They found they got somebody speaking to the needs of them. And when I look at Donald Trump, like I said again, this motherfucker is nothing but a Klansman to the core. I'm talking about a Klansman to the T, to the core. And he already had a lot of police unions backing him up. He already got a lot of Klansmen backing him up. So he's pretty much the open face of white supremacy. Hillary Clinton was just no different as well. But when I look at Donald Trump, he really speaking to the needs of them. And like I said before, because black people, we've been put to sleep for a hell of a long time because we keep on putting our trust in these politicians, and they keep on coming with a lot of promises, man, talking about they're going to do this and that for black people. So as you can see right about now, when I look at the protests while they out there, if you really take a look at it, a lot of these protests are filled with nothing but white people. It's filled with nothing but the young white millennial generation. Now, I have seen a lot of protests on Facebook and all over the Instagram and all over YouTube. It is a mixed crowd. And I do understand that a lot of the protests are fake, and I really do believe that some of them are real, because a lot of people, they are really frustrated. And like I told y'all before, again, they're not going to send you back to Africa. They're not going to send you anywhere. You feel what I mean? Because why would they let the ninth richest nation leave the fucking country when we spend $1.5 trillion a year in this goddamn economy? You feel what I'm saying? So we got to understand something. While they trying to circle the wagons of white supremacy, we got to do the same thing. We got to do the same thing as well when it comes to our community. You feel what I'm saying? And All of it. I mean, don't get me wrong. We still gonna catch some sort of hell, but it's gonna be spread. It's gonna be spread to all of the ethnic groups. I'm talking about Asia's gonna feel it. Latinos are gonna feel it. Latinos gonna feel it. Native Americans gonna feel it. All different ethnic groups, and I'm talking about they targeting Muslims. So another thing what I want people to really be concerned about is that don't even fear Donald Trump. Matter of fact, don't fear nobody. But you better be ready about who he's going to put up in his cabinet. That's what you really need to worry about, because these are the people that's going to act on these laws and that's going to push laws. And these people are already talking about stop and frisk. They're already talking about coming to the black community, making it safer. But it's all nothing but racially coded rhetoric. You feel what I mean? Because we needed to see somebody like this. One thing I noticed about black people, when the pressure is on, but white supremacy is pressuring us like crazy, we find a way to get our shit together. So what I'm saying to us right about now, we gotta really, I'm talking about get your gun game up. I'm talking about get in shape. I'm talking about like stock up on your food, stock up on your daggone water. I'm talking about we really got to be ready and prepared, because going into 2017, it's going to get, I'm talking about going into 2017, going all the way to 2020 for these next 4 years, it's going to get very heavy. So you got to keep your eyes open. Another thing too, keep your frequency high. See, they already performed that ritual, you know what I'm saying, from 9/11 to 11. Now we got a daggone president. We gotta understand something. You sending out that negative frequency by you putting out that fear. You feeding right into what the fuck they want you to do. Walk around in here in fear. Especially you black people. We've been catching hell for the last 460 some odd years. And you mean to tell me you're gonna let Donald Trump put fear in you? There's no reason to fear. Now it's a wonderful time for us to come together collectively. And I'm talking about unify, mobilize, strategize, and unify. You feel what I'm saying? Because to me, like I said, this was our wake-up call for real. If the police killings was the wake-up call, Donald Trump is. You feel me? And his victory on this election had a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, walk around in fear. It ain't shit to fear. You feel me? And like I said, when it comes down to other groups, eventually after a while, you know what I'm saying, we're going to, you know what I mean, eventually after a while, I definitely seen them linking up with us as well, because we've been the forefront of this goddamn struggle any damn way. You feel me? So, like I said, I mean, I just had to drop another jewel to one of y'all. Appreciate, you know what I'm saying, that a lot of y'all, you know, subscribe to my page, you know, like it, you know, like the videos, leave your comments and all that, you know, subscribe to my videos, to the B-Mouse84 Conscious channel. I really appreciate y'all, and I'm going to be coming with more and more videos. I don't give a fuck about none of the trolls. I don't care about your negative comments. You're going to say whatever you want, but I'm speaking specifically to my people and all of the ethnic groups that are out there, especially to those, you know what I mean, to the black, for the brown and the red and the poor, mind you, even the poor white as well. So keep your eyes open, stay focused on what's coming down the pipe. I got more videos coming. I appreciate your time. One love. Peace.